Hello beauties, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie. In today's video we are going to be learning how to make this blouse with this v-neck scrub kind of neckline. It is very easy to make, trust me, and it is beginner friendly. If this is what you love to learn, keep on watching, like my videos, share with your family and friends, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new tutorial. And without too much talking, let's get to the honey of the video. Let's go.
I love you. Hey beauty, welcome to my channel.
So because the top gets to the hip is about 32 inches, I folded it with my hip measurement divided by 4 plus allowance. Alright, and then I am measuring out the length. So after measuring out the length, I went ahead to cut it out. So I'm going to be using this front part to cut the back. The front and back is the same thing. There is no zip allowance or whatsoever. So the front and back is going to be the same thing. So I'm trying to hold it down with pins because this fabric was kind of shaky. And now I have gone ahead to cut out the front and the back. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to mark out my shoulder divided by 2 plus ½ inch. And then I marked out my armhole depth, and then I marked out the 1 inch for my shoulder slope. So I connected all of that, and then I went ahead to mark out my neck width of 3 inches, and then I connected it to the shoulder slant. So I'm going to cut that out now. So I'm cutting my armhole, and then I'm cutting my shoulder slant. So once that is done, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to cut my back neckline, and the back neckline is the back neck depth is 1 inch. So I've gone ahead to cut that now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to shape the sides. So I'm measuring out my bust divided by 4 plus 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. Then I'll go to the waist line again, where the waist is going to be. I'm going to measure out my waist divided by 4. So whatever I have there, I'm going to measure it out plus 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance. We are adding 1 inch for ease because this is not a fitted top. All right, it is a free kind of top, so there has to be room around the bust, waist and the hip. All right, so now I'm marking out where my hip is meant to be, and then I'm going to measure out my hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance and also 1 inch for ease. So I'm going to mark all of that, and then I am going to connect those points. So that was what I was just doing with my tape rule. I was just trying to divide the hip measurement. So I'm going to add the 1 inch for ease and 1 inch for seam allowance, and then I am going to cut the points that I've joined. I'm going to cut it out. So once that is done, I'm going to remove the back now, and then I am going to work on the front. So for the front is a V neckline, but it is not a sharp V. All right, so it's going to have like a small straight line at the middle of that V. All right, that's what makes it a no scrub neckline. So the neck that I'm working with is about 7 inches. I do not want it to be too deep. And then from that 7 inch mark on this side, I am going to mark out about ½ inch. It is not a standard. You can do more than ½ inch depending on how wide you want that side to be. So I am going to connect my neckline now, and then I'm going to cut it out, and that is it. It's as simple as that. That is how the neck is going to be. So taking out my pins and opening it up, this is how it is going to be. All right, so the space in between here is about 1.5 inches, although when I was done it expanded to like 2 inches because this fabric was really, I don't know, maybe it was stretchy or it's a direct crepe. I don't know whether it stretches, but it was just adding to everything that I did, and it was so funny. So now I've gone ahead to join the shoulder. That is what you are going to be doing first, and then this is the neckband that I'm using, I've put interfacing and it's about 5 inches by the time I open it up, but I realized that it was too much, so you can do 4 inches instead. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to pin it around my neckline, but before pinning it, I'll make sure that it exceeds that neck point by 1 inch, and then from that 1 inch mark I am going to be pinning it all the way around. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome to the channel of beautiful people. On here we do everything DIY, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. Like my videos, let me know in the comment section if it was helpful, share with your family and friends, and I will so much appreciate it. Don't forget to also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out anytime I upload a new video. Thank you. So now I'm just going ahead to pin it all around. You really need to pin, because if you decide to just stitch it like that, you might end up making some mistake, especially for this kind of fabric that is just stretching anyhow. Before you know it, the neck will be longer than one thing that I don't know. So it's better you pin. So when I'm pinning everything, when I get to the end of that neck point, I'm also going to make sure that the collar exceeds the neck point by the same 1 inch that I used for the other side, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. So once that is done, I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and just sew it all the way around. So I am done sewing, and this is how it looks. So the next step I'm going to be taking is to remove my pins, and then I am going to be placing notches at the points where I sewed. Alright, so at that point where the stitch stopped, you're going to place a tiny knot to the right, and you're also going to open that up and place a notch to the left. Alright, don't let it be too big, alright, so it doesn't spoil your neck. Then you are going to tuck it in. You first tuck one in, and then you tuck the other one in, and then it's going to sit on top of each other like this. Then the cloth at the middle, you are just going to fold it in slightly, and then you are going to top stitch on it. You can sew it from the back if you want, but it might be a bit tricky, so I just like to sew it at the top like that, just on top of it like that. So you can decide to also hold it down with pins if you want. So after sewing it, I went ahead to finish up my top. I sewed the sides with the 1 inch, and then I attached my sleeve, and this was the finished look. It was very, very beautiful. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a like. Till I see you in the next one. I love you and I care. Bye.